welcome back to the modern puzzle. Hey, that's good. Hey.
Court will now reconvene.
The killer, the man who murdered the victim, handed this to his client. From this, one obvious question arises. Why this particular item? I believe the answer to that question will provide us with the name of the real culprit. Now then, the prosecution calls the defendant's manager, Adrian Andrews, to the stand. Currently, the witness is accused of tampering and obstruction of justice. However, he has been called to the witness stand today to ascertain who exactly is guilty of murder. I understand. Very good. Now, have you ever seen this bear before, Miss Andrews? Of course I have.
You have seen it before?
That's right. It's only natural that the witness has. Miss Andrews, could you please enlighten the court to this bear's secrets? Right.
Why does she...
Actually, this is an elaborate puzzle. If you know the correct order, it can be taken apart one piece at a time. At its center is a small cavity, just enough room to store a small item. Because of its complexity, if you don't know the order, you can't open the bear. You really can't tell that it's a small jewelry box just by looking at it.
It's a puzzle.
So this figurine, it's a container of sorts, is it?
Yes. Looks can be deceiving, would you agree?
Yes, this is superb craftsmanship. Oh, yes, I nearly forgot. You may begin your cross-examination, Mr. Wright.
It looks like there really was something to the bear after all.
Actually, this is an elaborate puzzle.
Oh god, a puzzle?
That's right.
But it looks like an ordinary figurine.
True enough. To people who don't know, I'm sure they would never guess that this was a puzzle. So what kind of puzzle is this exactly?
If you know the correct order, it can be taken apart one piece at a time.
So you can take it apart. And how would one go about doing that?
Well, you first turn its tail to the right and then push it in.
Oh, this is painful, I see.
After that, the arms and legs are free to move and can be removed.
Oh, this is the most interesting thing I've ever seen.
A boy and his new toy. It's like he's 5 all over again.
Oh, you're supposed to remove the toy's arms, not your own arms. Okay.
It's so beautiful. Oh, don't mind me. Just gushing. Go ahead and carry. Oh my god.
I think he's lost it.
So what do you find after you take the puzzle apart? At its center is a small cavity with just enough room to store a small item.
And how do you know about this?
I know because I was the one who bought it.
Huh?
It was a souvenir from when a friend and I went to Switzerland.
Then this was a present from you.
That's right. It's a puzzle in the shape of a bear, so I thought it would be perfect for Juan.
So it was a present from Miss Andrews.
But let's continue with your testimony. Because of its complexity, if you don't know the order, you can't open the bear.
So, who exactly knew how to solve this puzzle?
Only the two of us, Juan and myself. It was a souvenir from Switzerland, so I doubt that there are many people with the same bear in this country.
But this looks like it can be easily broken. Sorry. Especially if someone wanted to get at what's inside.
Well, it's a toy. It can never be the same again once it's been broken. I really can't tell that it's a small jewelry box just by looking at it.
Who else knows that this bear is actually a small container or jewelry box?
I never told anyone. And as long as Juan never told anyone either, then only the two of us knew.
Just the two of you, huh? Then of course that means Mr. Ongar didn't know, right? Right? This is about all I'm gonna get for now. Figurine, what about the hole?
Only Korean Andrews knows how to open it.
I read that 15 times before you read it once.
Yeah.
Same. See? Said it again.
Well, Mr. Wright, I think even you have come to realize
Huh?
that there was one very important fact we have uncovered, and that is this. This bear is actually a jewelry box. Now we have agreed to this point. There is only one logical question that could come next, and that is this. What is inside this box?
What is inside?
That's right. That's what we're going to find out next. But this... Yes? You're the only one who can open this. Please.
There's a painful silence hanging over the courtroom. All eyes are on Miss Andrews now as she solves the puzzle. Takes the bear apart. She putts. It rolls around the green. The wind in Augusta swirls.
And it's in the sand trap. Motherfucker! I've opened it.
Turmoil on the green.
Is this what you wanted?
What is that? It looks like a...
Oh my god, it's a suicide note.
A note!
I don't think we need to guess at what that is. Do we, Mr. Wright?
No, let's guess. I say we guess like the next 5 to 10
It's
minutes.
a suicide note.
Oh, fuck.
The suicide note!
The suicide note left by Juan Corrida's former manager, Celeste Impacts. Until now, no one knew of its whereabouts. But just as we suspected, it was hidden. Hidden by the victim, Juan Corrida himself. It seems Celeste Impacts had very beautiful handwriting. And she just as beautifully signed her own name on this document. This is most definitely the note she left right before she committed suicide.
Murder! Witness! Did you know about this?
Yes, I did. I heard all about it from Juan. When I discovered his body, I looked for the bear. I wanted to destroy the note before it became public, but I couldn't find it anywhere. Because it had already been taken by the killer.
Everything is going at Mr. Edgeworth's pace. So now that the suicide note has been found, what's the next logical question? What's written on the note? That's right. At least, that's what I would think.
Now then, I believe it is only appropriate the contents of this note be made known. I can't stop you, can I? I went through so much, just to get my hands on it. I was going to burn it, for her sake. I'm deeply sorry, but I can't allow you to persuade me to stop. Your Honor, if you could please read the contents of the note aloud.
Very well. Okay.
The judge's voice rang loud and clear through the deathly silent courtroom. In her note, Celeste Impacts left to us a record of all that had happened to her. About being used and then thrown away by On Guard, about being engaged to Corrida and On Guard's role in destroying that, and about how she decided, her despair, to end it all.
And that's all Miss Impacts had to say.
There is one thing I would like to say here. The prosecution has no interest in slandering Mr. Ongard.
Then, what?
Our intention, Your Honor, is to establish a motive for murder. Is it not correct, witness? Yes. On the night of the murder, Juan was going to make the contents of the note public. After the post-ceremony show, he was going to hold a press conference.
My word!
Matt Ongard values above all else his refreshing like a spring breeze image, which is why he had to stop this note from being made public. At any cost!
Celeste's suicide note found inside the figurine. It tells of On Guard's horrible misdeeds.
It's Ongard's fault that woman killed herself!
And this time, he even went as far to kill someone to stop him from revealing that.
How terrible! What a selfish person!
I guess there are slime-ball lawyers out there who'll defend these crepes too.
There is no room for doubt here. You said the killer's client's goal was to obtain the suicide note. And the only person who needed this note that badly is the defendant. Let's not forget that the bear with the note inside was found at the defendant's house.
It seems that we have come to the truth at last. The defendant's motives were entirely selfish. He deserves no sympathy from anyone.
Ugh. How am I supposed to escape from this one?
Why the hesitation, Phoenix? Gumshoe hasn't called yet, so you know what you must do.
I know. I have to carry on and buy him some more time. Okay, there are two deadly pieces of evidence. The figurine and the suicide note. Maybe somehow I can find a way out of this situation through one of those.
The gavel is already in the judge's hand. Phoenix, hurry!
The suicide note.
That's you.
Oh, suicide note or the figurine? Which one of these should I pursue?
Make a choice, Phoenix, right? The suicide note or the figurine? Or else I will handle my
like,
hand down
pursue
my
with like more questioning, or what do they mean by pursue?
Pursue to buy more time, to either like confuse everybody or to like establish that this is not a certainty. No.
Figurine.
Please wait, Your Honor.
Oh man, look at that lawyer!
He's still going at it.
It's like he doesn't care that he's trying to get a killer off the hook.
The assassin took this with him from the crime scene after murdering Mr. Kurita. At the request of his client, of course.
So what's your point, Mr. Wright?
I don't think it's possible that Mr. the Killer's client was Matt On Guard. In fact, I think there's a contradiction here! You can't tell by just looking at it, but this bear is really a jewelry box.
I'll give you one more go at this line.
You can't tell by just looking at it that this bear is really a jewelry box.
There you
Okay.
go. Yeah.
The chances that Matt On Guard thought the note was inside this bear are 0 to none, damn it!
Oh, I didn't think of it that way. Oh my god.
Oh my god, wow.
Exactly. But I did think of it that way. And I thought it was rather strange. After all, there's no reason why Mr. On Guard would ever want a jewelry box like this.
Order! You make a valid point, Mr. Wright. Mr. Edgeworth, what is your opinion?
It was just a flash, but I think I did rather well on this one.
Unfortunately, I think he believes differently.
I believe a show of appreciation is in order.
Huh?
The defense seems to be in love with wishing more despair upon itself. I would like to direct the court's attention to this.
What is that?
It is a very small video camera, Your Honor.
Oh, I know all about that. Tell you something.
This type of camera is commonly used as a means of spying.
Spine?
What the? I thought that spy camera was in my possession.
Matt On Guard and the victim both thought of the other as their biggest rival. Right? Do you remember that time in the courthouse when I bumped into you on the staircase? Little did you know that I was a revered pickpocket during my days, during my teens. You really fucked up right now, Phoenix, right?
What the fuck?
I fucking got you. I got that goddamn camera. Are you telling me that he managed to just fall down? No, he orchestrated it. Phoenix, right? He did it.
What the hell is going on, Edgeworth?
Matt Ongard and the victim both thought of the other as their biggest rival. They even went so far as to use this type of item to find each other's weaknesses.
And?
The victim, Juan Corrida, was being spied on. His personal life was being watched by none other than Matt Ongard.
Order! Mr. Wright!
Yes, Your Honor.
You tell me you knew about your client's spying activities.
Well, sort of. I mean,
Sort of is not an acceptable answer, Mr. Wright.
I see you are confused, Mr. Wright. You're probably thinking, but I have the camera that was in the stuntman's eye. But this camera that I have is not that same one. Last night I searched the victim's house on a hunch. Using this.
Gumshoe's bug sweeper.
By the way, Mr. Wright, the defendant's fingerprints were found on this camera.
Matt Ongard's fingerprints were on there.
Well, Phoenix, it looks like those cameras were hidden all over the place, huh?
What am I supposed to say to that evidence?
I think this is the end. It's fairly obvious that Mr. Ongard learned of the suicide note through this. He was watching the victim all along.
He got me good this time. I don't have anything to counter that.
Hey, now what's that lawyer thinking?
Mommy? Is that man the bad killer guy?
Stop! Don't look at him!
Oh. The way he's sweating is just so... Oh, nothing.
Phoenix,
Yes, Chief?
you figured out what you're going to do next yet?
I'm gonna do next? Does running away like a frightened child work?
I know it seems like Mr. Edgeworth is very close to putting the lid on this case, but in his eagerness to prove his point, he forgot one very important thing.
Well, what is it, Mia?
It's a piece of evidence that he really should investigate. Something he should?
Something he should investigate?
I would really hate to see the good prosecutor get scolded for not remembering to look into the item when he had the chance.
Why are you speaking in riddles all of a sudden? What the fuck is this? A Jim Henson film? What is this shit?
All right, I think this time we finally understand everything. Well, Mr. Wright, you don't have any further objections, do you?
What is this piece of evidence that Mia's talking about? Can I figure out what it is that still needs to be looked at? Or should I let it go?
Oh, I mean, might as well keep pressing, present.
I have an objection, Your Honor.
That was about the weakest objection I've ever heard, Mr. Wright.
Your Honor! The defendant has no intention of letting this go easily! Put that in your pipe and smoke it, you sack of shit, Edgeworth, you fucking quitting ass motherfucker.
You're beginning to sound
So this is the act of gaslighting.
desperate.
That's just your imagination, Your Honor, you dumb old fuck. Mr. Edgeworth, this is not like you at all. In your eagerness to prove your point, you've forgotten one very, very, very important thing.
Hey, isn't that what I just said?
So you're telling me that I forgot something?
You're so close, Mr. Edgeworth. Oh, so close, but there's something you really should examine about this piece of evidence.
Fuck. Let's go through.
We are assuming that something is true, when we should look more into it.
Okay. All right. Let's go back to that guitar case.
Guitar case?
I feel like we haven't established that.
What are you talking about?
I feel like that hasn't like really been brought up, right?
It has, very much so.
I know it's been brought up, but like, has it been presented?
Yes, the Nickel Samurai costume was inside that guitar case.
Oh,
that
right.
Adrian
Okay,
just-
keep going.
Yeah,
That's right.
Okay.
Strangled with this. Okay, picture card. Transmitter. Okay, we're assuming something is true.
Yes.
We are assuming...
And Edgeworth took this piece of evidence and he's like, this proves that Malonga is guilty without looking further into it.
Okay. So...
Just took it at face value.
On guard's guilt. Nothing on this page.
Oh.
Face value. What do the reports say? I don't...
Yeah, just suicide report.
You know.
The attempted suicide report by Adrian. And then this is the autopsy. Which all these are true. You don't need to think too much about those.
Okay, the knife, I don't think has anything to do with it. We know Adrian
Yeah.
Andrews did that. What's the next picture?
Is the photo of the Nickel Samurai going across. Well,
Yeah, that
it
is
was
not- that's
Adrian
nothing.
wearing the costume.
The card.
God, this is showing the
We're
killer's
s-
calling card.
Right.
And it was next to the victim. And we already, that is a guarantee. If this, because this is like a limited card, nobody can fabricate this.
Okay, right. From 8 p.m. for 1 hour.
Yeah.
Was running at the time of the murder, yet we don't have any footage. How do we know it was running at the time of the murder?
Because there was a timer attached to it.
Okay. It's gotta be this last page. Okay, so go back. Go back to the receipt. Proof on guard bought a stuffed bear identical to the one in evidence.
Yeah.
I mean, just because his credit card was used doesn't mean that he's the one who bought it.
He gave the clerk a signature.
Oh, that's right. Damn it.
Yeah. He gave him an autograph.
Damn it. We're assuming...
Yeah, we're assuming this is true.
We're assuming...
Authentic. Probably a better word. We're assuming that this is
Oh, wait.
authentic.
Go over. Back to the frame. So I thought this was weird. With love. Celeste. Is that... What if the picture frame was originally a gift to Celeste? Instead of just like, with love.
No, with love Celeste is written on the actual picture. Not the frame. That's Maya wrote her speech on the frame.
Oh, right, okay. Holy fuck, I'm completely lost. Okay, okay, well, you're assuming that only those people know how to open that. Only Karina and Andrews know how to open it. But that could only make it worse for us.
But do you think that Karina would tell anybody else that he hid that he did that? That he hid a suicide note inside of the...
Probably not.
Yeah.
Damn it. Man, I'm really stuck here. It's gotta be something with this note, because I feel like everything else has been touched on. So what about this is like, we're taking as a fact. It tells of On Guard's horrible misdeeds. We're assuming they're all true. How do we know? Just because she said it? Where's the proof of his misdeeds?
You want me to present this?
I don't feel strong about anything. This is the only thing I feel like that hasn't been touched on more. Damn it. I don't know. Okay, go back to the first thing. I'm gonna eliminate things like for sure.
Okay.
No.
Think of something that could be faked.
Okay, that's a no.
Faked.
No. Okay. Well, okay. Go back to the ticket.
This cannot be faked at all.
Okay. All right. No. 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 I'm gonna say no. No. No, 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 no. No. He said it's one of a kind, so no. 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 Could be faked. I guess that could be faked, too. I mean, so we'll just have to write with love Celeste on it. No. Yes, that could also be faked. I'll go with that. Let's present that.
That is Miss Impact's suicide note, right?
Who knows? I mean, sure, the suicide note was found inside this bear. But this bear was in my possession until only a few moments ago. Which means... the handwriting on the suicide note has not yet been analyzed!
Ooh.
So, as to whether this pivotal piece of evidence was really written on by Miss Impacts or not, that has yet to even be remotely confirmed!
Mr. Right, you can't possibly think—
Mr. Right! Are you saying the suicide note is a fake?
Sandros, you were the one who tried to pin this murder on Mr. Ongard. Who's to say you didn't create a fake suicide note and put it into this bear?
How dare you! Your Honor, the defense is indiscriminately accusing the witness again! There was no evidence linking the witness to the suicide note whatsoever!
But if this is a fake, then the witness is the only person who could have made it.
What?
Recall the witness's testimony concerning this figurine. The only person other than the victim, who could have solved the puzzle is the witness herself.
Ah.
Miss Andrews! You wrote this note, didn't you? You wrote it so you could use it to frame Matt Ongard!
I did no such thing! Right! If you're going to pronounce this suicide note a fake, then show this court some evidence to support your theory!
Mr. Edgeworth, you were the one who presented this scrap of paper as evidence! That means the burden of proof lies with you! The prosecution!
That's enough! I've heard enough! Damn it! Mr. Edgeworth, you confirm the handwriting on this suicide note?
Just as the defense has stated, the handwriting has yet to be analyzed.
If that's the case, it seems that yet again we have reached a point where a verdict is impossible.
It's impossible!
This isn't good, Phoenix.
The judge is gonna carry this trial over one more day.
I don't think Maya will physically be able to make it another day.
I didn't want to have to do this, but I don't have a choice. I request that both the prosecution and defense further investigate.
Hey, now this is my bird. That's just a lawyer trying to buy more time.
Ongard is guilty. Look, any idiot can tell you that.
I think we've reached the end of the line.
Guilty! 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 Come with me.
Guilty! 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 Fucking guilty! What does that sound? Is that an alien?
It's Gumshoe. I gotta take this. Hello? Gumshoe? What is it with him, and what's with that sigh? Where's Maya? What happened to the killer?
He got away.
What?
I'm sorry, pal. I really am. I don't know what to say besides I'm sorry. I wish there was some way we could make it up to you. I really do. Anyway, what's going on? We found his hideout, pal. But the two of them were already gone. This is terrible. I'm gonna keep looking for them, pal. Don't you worry. I just need a little more time.
But
Don't tell me we don't have any more.
Guilty!
Guilty! Guilty! Guilty! Guilty!
Guilty! Guilty! Guilty! Guilty!
Guilty! Do you hear that? They're calling for his head. Mr. Wright? I can't. Supposed to come this far and... Oh!
What is it?
Let me talk to Mr. Edgeworth.
I can't do that.
Mr. Wright, would you please get a hold of yourself?
Yes, Your Honor.
I'm about to end today's proceedings. You may take your phone calls after.
Hold on, Your Honor. Edgeworth, catch!
Oh, God. Right, this is just a picture of a phone. What? You've been talking into this the entire time? What? Huh?
Mr. Edgeworth. Please, you gotta buy some more time.
Court is in session. I'm sorry, Your Honor. You were saying?
Mr. Wright, this is a court of law.
I'm sorry, Your Honor, but
I'm reluctant to do this. However, it appears that I have no choice but to suspend proceedings until tomorrow.
this time I really can't do anything!
Court is now adjourned for the day.
Holy shit.
Oh, of course. Of course.
Please wait, Your Honor.
Edgeworth?
What is it, Mr. Edgeworth?
I humbly request another 30 minutes of Your Honor's time.
For what purpose?
We can perform the necessary tests on this piece of evidence in that time.
But can you really obtain your results in 30 minutes?
I believe we can, Your Honor.
But wouldn't it be better if we adjourn for today and then reconvene tomorrow?
13 minutes! Please, Your Honor. That's all I am asking for.
Please! Your Honor!
Very well. At the prosecution's request, this court will now take a 30-minute recess. But be advised that I will not allow another recess today.
I'm not sure if this is helping or hurting us.
The court will now take its final recess of the day.
And we'll continue on. In the next episode.
Phoenix Wright, Attorney Justice Raw. This is Monter Fossil. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment below, and hit that bell because we're the funniest motherfuckers on the planet.
Dude, we are.
All right,
On this planet, dude.
on the planet, on this platform,
Almost 8 billion people and only 2 people. Well, actually funny.
only 2
Do
are
it.
genuinely funny. It's us.
Okay, see you guys.
See ya.
Pew, 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 pew.